Hi there, it's Rabbi Lewis wishing you an early Shabbat Shalom and a happy Passover, of course. And want to talk a little bit today about an unusual topic for this forum, but triskaidekaphobia. That is, of course, the fear of the number 13. And you may have noticed frequently if you go to a tall building or a hotel that is more than 13 floors, frequently you cannot find the number 13 on the elevator. Why? Triskaidekaphobia. People have this superstition that there's something wrong with the number 13. So you can't really build a building without the 13th floor, but you can pretend that it's not there with an elevator going straight from 12 to 14. Is it nonsense? Yes. The fear of a number is nonsensical and not real, but yet it's pervasive. A lot of people don't even know why, but they have trouble with the number 13. So my goal right now is to take us from triskaidekaphobia to something that we can call triskaidekaphilia, loving the number 13. And we can start with famous athletes who have worn the number 13 that maybe we can all embrace. Let's start with Wilt Chamberlain, wore the number 13, and apparently made 13 All-Star games as well. So doing okay there. For you Dolphins fans out there, and I know there's a few, Dan Marino wore the number 13. Alex Rodriguez may be the most divisive of the people I'm going to name, but if you love him, he wore the number 13. Even if you hate him, you have to respect the player. He wore the number 13 and also made it great. And one of my favorite active baseball players, Salvador Perez for the Kansas City Royals, also wears the number 13. Lots of good reasons to love this number. And if you know where I'm going with this, you've read ahead in the Torah portion, which is a special reading from Exodus that is done on Shabbat during the middle days of Passover. And it includes the 13 attributes of God. And it's based on the verse that says, Adonai, Adonai, God compassionate and gracious, slow to anger and abundant in kindness and truth, preserver of kindness for thousands of generations, forgiver of iniquity, willful sin and error, and who cleanses, but does not cleanse completely, recalling the iniquity of parents upon children and grandchildren to the third and fourth generations. These are 13 attributes of God's mercy. And they are also not descriptive, but prescriptive. For when we call upon God to be merciful, we also think of those attributes that we want to imitate in our own lives and to be godlike as well. And if we were to be fearful of the number 13, we might only have 12 of them or fewer. But we have to embrace all of them completely if we truly want to be the best possible people that we can be to achieve that ideal that is set forth for us in the Torah and within the Torah portion that we read during Chol HaMoed, or the ordinary days of Passover, that is also important during the High Holy Day season. So we are becoming, on this Shabbat and at other times during the year when we think about being our best possible selves, taking that fear of number 13 and instead turning it into triskaidekaphilia, embracing and loving that number 13 and allowing those attributes to shape us into the best possible people with values, forgiveness, and also atonement that we can possibly be. Shabbat Shalom, enjoy your matzah, and I'll look forward to seeing you all very soon.